You were really impressed with Moe at the summer showcase, weren't you?
Yeah, I think he adds a lot as a player to the lineup. I wasn't expecting as much when he committed. I seemed like maybe a lower profile guy that could take longer to get to campus, but he had a great end of the year last year in the USCHL or USHL. And then with the World Junior Summer Showcase, even talking with him, he's like, I don't know if I expected to be in this camp, but I'm just trying to take everything in that I can. He said he hadn't played a lot of PK, but when he got to the camp, the coaches are like, hey, if you're going to be on this team, you got to pick up the PK role. I thought he did that well during the showcase, and I think he adds some flexibility. I think if Minnesota needs someone to play center as injuries happen or little nicks and bruises, he's a guy who can step in and do that. And I think he's put on good size the last couple of years to prepare himself for college hockey.
And Jack, really, every player is different. Some guys just all of a sudden get to that level right away. Sometimes, like we had, we got Moe. We have Nyes just a couple of years ago who really, not a lot of news. And then they kind of popped for the games. And then you've got guys who, you got like a Nate Schmidt who popped long after, he got after to Minnesota. So it's just, you just never know. So that makes, kind of scouting these guys difficult.
Yeah, 100%. It's kind of all about opportunity too. I mean, I remember my first 2 weeks of the season, my freshman year, like I knew who I was going in. I was a penalty kill type guy. And then second week of the year when we played Duluth, I was playing with Camerata and Klus on the first line because coaches told me I was practicing, really well. I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting this. Second period, I was back on fourth line. But I got the opportunity, and I wasn't expecting that. So some of these guys can come in, they can do really, really well in practice. They can, they're playing with the best players that they've ever played with in their life. And for a lot of guys that can unlock whole other, abilities that they might have not known about. So it's really fun to see which freshman will pop off like that. Sometimes you're going to have a star freshman, doesn't turn out the way you expect it, but now you have a guy that you didn't expect to be good and is. And same thing with juniors and seniors. Like they might pop off all of a sudden this year. So it's exciting to see who it might be.